Hi, my name is Martha. Welcome back to my channel, Preparing for Retirement. Today we're going to talk about how you can make your trip planning just a little bit easier by using artificial intelligence. That's right, AI. And for those of us that are getting ready for retirement or maybe are retiring, AI can seem a little bit scary. It's new to us and it just seems like it wouldn't work. But actually, I'm going to show you by using Microsoft Copilot how I can take a lot of time and effort and stress off of my planning process. So I will be able to look at activities within a city, find out when the best time is to visit that location, the costs, directions to activities, directions between places. So, a lot of information. Let's get started.
Okay, so here I am on my computer, and I've brought up a couple of sites here on Google that I do like to use when I am planning out my trips. And I've also brought up Microsoft Copilot, which is one of the AI tools. You could also use Chat GPT just to show you how easy that is to get to. You just type in chatgpt.com and boom, there you are. So AI is very accessible to people. But, just to look at these tools really quickly, this is Google Flights. And if you're kind of trying to figure out, hey, I really want to do a test trip, I don't have a country in mind, let's just see what's affordable. Just say I'm going to fly out of New York. I did it for one way, but you could do round trip, whatever. And then you can kind of look around and go, oh, look at that. Okay, Athens is only $234. So, you can take that trip. Go ahead and look at your options from there. For some reason it's not, yeah, something's going wrong here. But when you click on it, it will bring up the options for you. Let me just refresh and see if it'll bring it up this time. Okay, there we go. So you click and it will bring up, different ways you can get there, North Atlantic, yada, yada, yada. And you can go ahead and click in and, figure out how to book those. I also really love Agoda, especially for Southeast Asia. If you're looking to find, say we're going to go to, I don't know, to Siem Reap, Cambodia, which is on my list of want to go to, and say we want to go in, I don't know, in November for a month. I want a room for two adults. They have some really good deals on this site. Um, they offer special prices. They show you what's on sale. And then you can also get, other things. So here's one for $18 a night. It's a 4-star property. Includes, I think it includes breakfast. But anyway, so these are some great sites. But let's see that I'm going to be in Siem Reap for a month and I want to know what else I can do. I'm actually going to go to Copilot. I'm going to go ahead and say, let's see, what are some activities I can do in Siem Reap, Cambodia in November? And you just press and look at that. You're going to start to see a whole list of things. Cambodia Water Festival is going on. Landmine Museum and Relief Center is there. You can take a Khmer cooking class. Look at that. You've got a marathon going on. Here's another festival. So, this gives you some activities that you might not have known about otherwise. I wouldn't have known about the water festival. I wouldn't have known about the Landmine Museum and Relief Center, honestly, or this festival. I'm not a runner anymore, but that's not something that's widely known, I'm sure, by people that are looking for a first visit. You can say something like, let's say that you're going to travel to, I don't know, to Hanoi. So, what can I do in Hanoi for a week? And it will actually give you an itinerary by the day. And I've actually done this with my plans to visit Chiang Mai. For one of the weeks, we have family visiting us, and I've looked at, all the different things that we can do with kids. I asked it specifically, what can we do with kids? And, there's so much. You can put in the name of a specific hotel. Let's grab this hotel. Let's see. Anchorland Urban Boutique. Oh, I'm not on there. Let's see. What attractions are close to Anchorland Boutique? I think that was the name of it. Urban Boutique. Anchorland Urban Boutique in Siam Reap, and give me directions to get there and the best day and time to go. You can get really granular with AI and it will work with you. If it needs more information, it'll tell you, I need to know more. So here we go. Here are some attractions near that hotel, along with directions and the best times to visit. So here's Angkor Wat, 6 kilometers away. It's best to visit early in the morning to catch the sunrise and avoid the crowds. Here's Pub Street and Night Market, located within walking distance. This area is perfect for evening strolls, dining, and shopping. Short drive from the hotel. Okay, so you've got all these things, okay? And then it gave me directions to the hotel itself. So it did not understand my question perfectly. So I can come back. Here's the best day and time for visit. And in doing this in my search prior in Chiang Mai, I found out that there's one market that is only open one day a week. Or wait a minute, no, excuse me, only open on the weekends. So we wouldn't have been trying to visit that market on, say, a Tuesday night to get dinner or anything like that. So here you've got Faray, the Cambodian circus. It's recommended to book tips in advance. So I can now go back to this and say, give me the directions from the hotel to each attraction and give me the cost for each attraction. And it's thinking. Okay, and they don't understand quite, the question I asked. So what are the best transportation options to use? So now it's going to go into my different transportation. Okay. So let's try this again. Give me the directions from the hotel to the attractions. I might have tried to ask it too much at once. Yep, here it is. Okay, so here are the detailed directions from Anchor Land Urban Boutique to each attraction. So it's going to tell you literally, head north on Savatha Boulevard from the hotel, turn right onto Charles de Gaulle Road, and then continue straight until you reach the entrance. Here's another one, walk north on Savatha Boulevard, turn left onto Pub Street, approximately 10 to 15-minute walk. So it's being very, very specific if you want to walk each one of those. So what is the cost of these attractions? It's going to think, and now it's going to tell you specifically, Angkor Wat, $37 for 1 day pass. This is free. The National Museum, $12 for adults. the Cambodian circus. So this is absolutely perfect. So you can use it. I think it's a fantastic tool to use, um, for your city that you're in, be able to see attractions. Um, let's think of another instance you would want to use this. Okay. Let's see here. How to get from, let's say you're going to land in Naples. No, let's say you're going to land in Rome, Italy to Naples, Italy. Okay, so it gives you a lot of information here. So I can go by train, and it's going to be, depending on the class of travel that I book, it's going to be between 12 and 65 euros. I can go by bus, will take twice as long, tells you where they depart. I can drive, I can do a ride share, fly, a night train. So, and then it even gives you a site where I can find more detailed information on the trains and book it there. Now, let's see, what is the price for a casual dinner in Naples, Italy? Okay, so it's varying on the type of restaurant. On average, you can expect to pay between $8 and $12 for a casual sit down. Pizza, it can be from seven, not dollars, excuse me, euros. Of course, these days the exchange rate's pretty close, but the price can range from 7 to 12 euros. And then if you want to get street food, it's 5 to 8 euros. Let's see, what is the weather in Naples, Italy in November? Okay, so now you've got all of this information that you can use. So, using AI can be really, really helpful, um, to be able to plan your trips out. Say that you're going to fly to an especially busy airport like JFK Airport, and you want to get to Long Island. Well, okay, so what is the best way to travel from JFK Airport to Long Island, New York? It's going to think about it. So it's going to tell you, okay, if you want to take the train, the Long Island Railroad is fast and efficient. It's about an hour and 58. And then it tells you specifically how to get there, what route to get there. If you want to take a car, it's going to tell you the cost if you want to drive. Taxi, wow, that's an expensive taxi ride. But if you want to do a taxi, it looks like a town car is less expensive. A bus is very budget friendly, and it tells you which bus you want to take. And then again, it gives you a website if you want to actually get more detailed information and book your tickets. There's so much more information. Let's see, what are the best festivals in Thailand to attend, and when are they scheduled for? Okay, and so now it's going to give me a whole list if I want to go to Thailand, or maybe, whoops, sorry. Or maybe I want to avoid Thailand during a crowded period with the water festival. It depends on how you want to look at it, but it's going to give me the best festivals to attend in 2025 and the scheduled dates. So here we've got Songkran, which is the big water pistol festival where everyone's just soaking everybody and getting them wet. And it's nationwide. It's all over Thailand during April. Then you've got the Loy Krathong Festival in November, and it's nationwide again. It's got small flower-filled boats. I bet that's absolutely beautiful. Yipen Lantern Festival in Chiang Mai in November. That sounds absolutely lovely. You've got the Ghost Festival in June in Dan Sai Town. Um, let's see. You've got the Elephant Festival in Surin in November. You've got the Phuket Vegetarian Festival in October. So, as you can see, you can really do a lot with Chat GPT. And, or in this instance, Copilot, I use Copilot, but in AI in general, you can really do a lot with this. And I will tell you that I found several activities that I didn't realize were available in Chiang Mai. I have a cooking class scheduled that I'll be taking with my daughter, and my husband is going to be taking our two grandsons to a water park in Chiang Mai that I didn't even know they had. I had never seen anything on it. I didn't even bother looking it up, but I was trying to figure out what can you do with kids in the city, and I just put an inquiry up into Copilot, and it came right back with things that you can do with kids in Chiang Mai, and one of them was the water park. Perfect. Two boys, one preteen and one younger boy. They would love to go to the water park. So this is really a helpful tool, and I highly recommend that if you are taking a test trip, that you go ahead and test this out and see what kind of answers you get. Even if you still like, I still like to use the Google Flights Explore function to find a country that's, really economical to fly to anyway. I like to start there, but then to be able to flesh it out with either, Chat GPT or Copilot, to be able to figure out, well, okay, so here I am. What's going on during that time? What is going on? So let's try, let's say I want to go to Athens in November. So is what can I do in Athens, Greece in September? Okay, so here's a whole list of activities, festivals and events, neighborhood markets, museums, food and nightlife, and it even gives you specific districts if you're wanting to, check out the nightlife. Some day trips nearby. And then it gives you a link down at the bottom so that you can actually go through. You can click through here and see Athens special events, September 2025. And this is a site where you can actually buy tickets for them. So these are things, that you're going to want to go ahead and schedule and get that taken care of. So anyway, this is just a fantastic tool. I highly recommend if you've never used AI before. I know it sounds scary and it sounds intimidating, but I just went ahead and clicked into my little Windows icon here. And then I have a Windows-based computer, so I just started typing in Copilot, and look at that. I've got it right there. You just click on it, and here it is. Right here, it came, it was already up, but it would come right up for you. Or, like I said, you can go in here and you can type Chat GPT, and then same thing, what is the best month to visit Bangkok? And there you go. And it gives you so much information about visiting Bangkok. So, either of those tools is really good. There are a lot of really good uses for AI. I know if you're older like I am, it might be a little bit scary to think about trusting a computer like this, but for some uses, I just really think it shines. And I think travel planning is one of those uses. It helps you to, find the best things to do in the area that you're going to be or how to get there. So let's see. Let's see, day trips from Naples, Italy. And there you go. You got a whole bunch of day trips. You've got Pompeii, you've got the Amalfi Coast, Capri, Mount Vesuvius, Sorrento, Herculaneum, Isha, Caserta. So, there's really so much to do. And then, from there, if you decide to do Caserta, you just ask for directions to get to Caserta, and I'll give you a lot more information, more specific information with the cost. It's just such a great tool. So anyway, that's how easy it is to use AI to help with your travel plans. And I hope that this has been a blessing to you. If you like my content, please do click like and subscribe. And I will be very interested to hear your experiences in using AI for your travel in the comments. Please share. And other than that, have a wonderful day. God bless.